It's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada. So I'm just going to make sure I'm live over on my Facebook, and I think I'm good. I'm just going to refresh my screen and then make sure we've got sound and all that kind of stuff going on. I think we should push there. I'm live now, and then I should have sound. Just going to turn that up, see if I've got sound, and then we'll get going. Get that up. Yeah, it'll be good. All right, that's great. Okay, so I'm ready to go on my Border Buddy group, and I'm going to come back over here and just see who's coming on to join me today. Oh, hi, Alexina. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you on my group for a little bit, but nice to see you. We always see you at classes. Hello. Okay. Today I'm going to use the Cheers and Sips bundle, which is from the Celebratory Sips Suite Collection. Bobby, how are you? Nice to see you, and thanks for watching on YouTube. Do you subscribe? Do you get a little notification that Alison's live on YouTube? I'm always curious about that. It's supposed to work, but I'm never sure if it does. Anyway, nice to see you. So I've got Alexina watching on my page. I've got you watching on my YouTube. And then sometimes people pop onto my Facebook group. So I'm kind of in 3 different places. All right. If you guys want to see any older videos, because Facebook has a new rule where they delete videos after 30 days, but I'm always there it's always saved over on my YouTube channel, Stamp Crazy. So if you go over there and type in Alison Sullivan or Stamp Crazy with Alison, you'll find my channel and you can subscribe. Okay, I'm going to hide myself. And then, hi Ellie, how are you? I'm going to come over here. And I'm just going to bring my iPad so I can see if anybody happens to pop on over there and comments. Okay, so like I said, we're using the Celebratory Sips Suite Collection. It is from the May 2025 online exclusives. If you're on my newsletter, you would get a copy of a PDF that you can download, because I know sometimes it's hard to see things on the online store. So this shows you everything that's been released in May, and one of them is this beautiful suite of products, the Celebratory Sips. I was having a hard time saying that, but I've gotten better at it. So yay. Okay, so not only is this the suite that I've been going to be using for the next little while, it's also the focus of my next class, which is on May the 31st. It includes, what I just show you, it includes half a pack of the designer series paper. So you can see I've cut it 6 by 12. So you can see you get 2 of each one. I love this one. I've actually run out of that. This is an actual kit that's going out to a customer. I have one kit ready to go. And because of the, well, I think pretty obvious, we're going to have another postal strike at the end of this month. If you are interested in this class, please sign up ASAP and I'll get it in the mail for you. And you should hopefully get it before they go out. Okay, so you're going to get half a pack of that. You're going to get a full pack of the holographic resin dots, and 5 yards of the gorgeous ribbon. Okay, so that's how I package that. So that's your goodie bag. Then you also get all the pre-cut materials. So for instance, let me just see here. You're going to get 8 cards, so 2 of each card, okay? And you can see that we give you everything already pre-cut. So you've got, the little banners that you need. Get 2 of each of those times 4 unique cards. So 4 designs. Let's see, here's another one. Number 1, so you can see if we cut everything for you. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You just open it up and ready to craft. You just have to provide the inks and adhesives. And of course, if you want to make the cards exactly as we are making them, you're going to need the bundle, the Cheers and Sips bundle. Okay. So that's May 31st. It's it's $50 Canadian because we had to put it up because of increased costs in cardstock and postal rates and whatnot. So $50. If you don't live in Canada, that's okay. You can join and just get a PDF for $18. I should say the class does come with a PDF. So it's, I should show you, oh, here is what the PDF looks like. Just a sec, let me grab it. So for each card, let me just open it. So for each card, you get, it's going to sort of do this so you can't really see the card. Okay, you're going to get a picture of the card. You're going to get the supplies that we need for the card. And then you're going to get the measurements for the card and then the step-by-step. And this time we've included 2 pictures of each card. Okay, so that's that. And then we craft together on the 31st on a virtual Facebook group. So, hey, that's it. So goodbye. I hope you can come. Let's get started today. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hi, Keisha. Hi, Mo. Oh, you guys all popped on. I didn't even see you. Okay. So today we're going to make a card starting with a base of basic white. And that's just your 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And I've got some designer series paper. This is from the Celebratory Sips 12 by 12. Okay, that's one side. This is the other side. That's that new, can't even speak, cloud cover, in color, which is really fun. I'm going to actually go ahead and glue this down. So this is cut 5.5 by 4. I believe it's 4. So let's just glue that down. You know me, I like to get things out of the way, glued down if I can, so that if something goes wonky or I can't find it on my desk, I don't go, where did I put that piece? Where did I put that piece? It's already stuck down, so it can't wander off. Okay, now the reason I didn't cut it the full size is because I'm going to put something here and it's going to cover up that seam. Okay, so I want to go ahead and glue down. This is the new Strawberry Slush. This was a color we had a few years ago as an in color, and I am so glad they brought it back. It's really yummy. It's a yummy color. So this one's cut, I believe it's 5.5 again, and I think it's 1.5. Then I got this little strip of, oh, what's it? Oh, the duckling. Somebody help me. Something duckling. Darling duckling. Okay. Now I'm going to just rip this. Remember we used to do this all the time? We used to rip stuff all the time. It was kind of a thing we did. Okay. So I'm going to rip it towards me, and then I'm going to end up with an edge that's like that. So I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can see it. Because our cardstock is colored all the way through, you're not going to see a white core. You're just going to see the same color, which is pretty nice. Okay, and I'm just going to glue that down like so. Okay, so that's the making of our card. Now the next thing I've got is I've gone ahead and cut, this is the Stylish Shapes dies. You know that these are my favorite, right? Love these. I've gone ahead and cut out the largest circle. Okay. So I already had one already cut, so I thought, oh, I'll just use that one. Okay, so for this, I want to stamp on some images. That's going to bug me. Can you see that little dot? I'm trying to decide what the best thing to do. I think it's to do this and I'll color over it. That's what I'm going to do. So I've got some images here. I've got the glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the tall glass right on my piece here, or my circle. I've got a scrap here. I'm going to stamp a few of the other images. I've got one of the short fat glasses. I like those. 2 of those. And then I've got the umbrella, a citrus slice, and ice cubes. I've just put them all on one block. Do you guys do that? It's just easier. Then you don't have to have 3 little blocks. And then I've got, for my umbrella, I need a little stand for the umbrella. So I'm going to stamp right in my glass like that. Okay. You guys are quiet. How's everybody doing today? You have a nice Mother's Day, Diane? Cynthia, did you do something special? Hope so. Now you can make this a lemon or a lime. I'm going to make it a lime. So I've got lemon lime twist. I'm going to take the dark and I'm going to go around the edge like so. Turned rather chilly here today. We had some nice weather and it's turned chilly. I saw that it was 37 degrees in Winnipeg yesterday. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. But then it dropped down to like 20 today. So that's 17 degrees Celsius drop, which is like, gosh, that's, I don't even know. That's a lot. That's a lot in Fahrenheit difference. Because 37 is like over 110 or something. And if it dropped down to 20, that's only 70 something. So holy, that's like 30 degrees. It's a big drop in one day. No wonder people get headaches with the changes in the weather. Okay, so that's the lime. Then for my umbrella top, I wanted to use light and dark Highland Heather. So I'm going to take the Highland Heather dark and I'm just going to run it down. I'll hold it up for you in a sec. I'm just concentrating. I think I stick my tongue out when I'm doing coloring. Good thing you can't see me. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead with the light and just blend that in. And as we know, our blends, oh, I hope that's the light, yeah. Our blends get rid of, they don't show the lines that you've colored like on a regular water-based marker. You'd see the lines. This just blends in. And of course, as it dries, you even see more distinction between the darks and the light. Okay, so there's my umbrella. My ice cubes, you could use Pool Party or you could use Balmy Blue. I'm going to use the cloud cover. I think this is going to be one of my favorite new colors. I love the paper. Now, I wanted to just say something about the cloud cover. There was an identified issue, quality issue, with the ink. The blends are fine and the markers are fine, but the actual stamp pad, some of them were shifting color, and it turned out that it was they think it's an issue between the foam pad and the ink. So rather than sell this and not be able to guarantee it, Stampin' Up! Has suggested that if you want this color, where is my little? We sell uninked Stampin' Spots, and instead of a foam, this is felt, and it doesn't have the same reaction, so it works just beautifully. So you can get some of those and re-ink it. Okay. I was also thinking, I'm not suggesting that this would actually work. I don't know. But if you have an older pad, so cast your mind back to like 5 years ago when we had a different type of ink pad. Instead of being foam, it was felt. If you've got an old one, rinse it out and try re-inking it, and that might work. I'm not saying it will, but it might. Hi, Helen. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, so we've got our glasses here. So let's make a strawberry slush and a peach pie and a darling duckling drink. Okay, so this time I'm going to start with my dark. Here we are. And here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to obviously color the whole thing in because it's supposed to be a glass that's, is half full, or yeah, half full. I like that better than half empty. I'm going to just color down the edge here. And like I said, once you use the blends, it's going to blend out those rough edges. I'm just going over the whole thing here. I'm going to make that my drink. Color, color, color. There we go. And once this dries, it'll all blend in. Okay. Peach. I like this. My sister Ellie's on this because she used to like fuzzy navels. It was a drink and it was really good. It was peach schnapps and something else. I don't know if it was vodka or rum, or I can't remember, but the peach was good. Sort of reminds me of those fuzzy peaches, those candies. Those are good too. Oh, so sweet though, right? Okay, so I can see that's my dark. And then I'm going to go over this with the brush end with my light. And we're just blending out those sharp edges. Go. I could use a nice little tropical drink. Some of you may be wondering, I'm not sure if you're wondering, but Stampin' Up! Has their incentive trip this week. They are in Orlando, Florida. And instead of going, I took a, okay, let's see here. I took the cat. You have an option if you don't want to go or you can't go, then you can get a cash buyout. So that's what I did this year. Sometimes I've done this in the past. I took a cash buyout for the trip to Maui, and it turned out to be a blessing because that was the year of COVID. So nobody got to go, and I was lucky enough I had my cash buyout. So that was fortuitous. And then once, about 18 years ago, I decided not to go to the Bahamas because it was weird. It was the month of March. And I looked at the weather and it's freezing in March there. I thought, I'm not going there in March. So I took the cash buyout. So it's nice to have an option. Hi, Mary. Love fussy navel peach schnapps. It's vodka, is it? Okay. Oh, I'm not cutting out that one. I couldn't remember, but it's good, isn't it? Fuzzy navels. Remember those, Ellie? You used to love those. Okay, so we're going to cut out all our little bits. And isn't it great when we have coordinating dies? Now, I will say this. Look at these images. Every one of those is fairly easy to cut out with scissors, like fussy cut. Of course, why would we? We have dies. But if you had to cut them out with your paper snips, super easy to cut out. Fuzzy peach candies. Yes, I do too. They're kind of, I haven't had them in a long time because my kids used to get them like for Easter or whatever. And, but yeah, they're good. Oh, they're so good, but you can see the sugar on them. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, let's run that through. There you go. My friend Ange McKay and I, we're running this class at the end of the month. And we do a class a month together. She's my little partner in crime. She also chose to stay home this time from the incentive trip. So we've been waiting for our pillow gifts to arrive. And I'll show you what we get when they do arrive. I think they're going to probably arrive shortly. Hope so. Don't know what we're getting. But they always treat us well, whether we go or not. Okay. Ugh. So could you see what I did there, you guys? I actually took, little bits are coming off here. Glass is the perfect color yet, isn't it? Don't you wish it was one though, Mary? Like, no calories. Okay, so I went and put that on. I've only got one of those dies, so we're going to run it through again, and we'll get both of those glasses. Okay. All right. Here we go. So now I think we've got everything. Perfect. Let me move all of this out of the way so it doesn't get in my way. Okay, so here's what we've got. Now I did consider whether, whoops, just rip that off, whether I should put some ribbon on here, but I thought it was a bit busy. But my first card was very busy. I'll show you it in a bit. But maybe I can get away with putting the ribbon on because this isn't as busy a DSP as the one that I've used for my original card. So if I hit that, and I put that underneath, I actually think that's pretty good. I don't think it's too... Oh, good. The phone's ringing in my office. Yay. My husband's getting it, though. Yay. Goodness. I've got one of these new phones that actually says, you know, call from. We can't figure out how to turn. I'm looking for something. You guys couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So by the time it tells you who's calling, they've hung up already. So it's not really that helpful. It's like if it was a warning, like call from, you know, blankety blank, and you went, oh yeah, I need to grab that one. I'll make a big effort to go and grab that. It doesn't matter because it just, by the time you get there, it's hung up already. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is double-sided tape, you guys. This is our Karen tape. I'm trying to speak. So what do we think? I think that actually looks kind of nice on there. Let's glue this down. That'll hold that ribbon in place too. Okay, so if we do this, there we go. Just gonna hold it down. No one's watching me over there on my border buddy. Looks like it's frozen over there anyway. It's still talking about 37 degrees in Winnipeg. I said that quite a long time ago, didn't I? Okay. Let's figure something out. I noticed this. I don't know what this is. No, I rubbed it and it just made it worse. I obviously put ink on there. Oh well. We've got our umbrella. Let's see if I can't quite cover it up. Oh yes, I can. Oh yeah, I can. Can do everything if we just, every mistake can be fixed mostly, right? So I'm just gonna tilt that there. Look at that, covered up that little mess. Let's take our lime. So for my lime, I'm cutting it from the edge to the, just making a slit and making that a fun little accent to my glass. Then I'll grab my dimensionals, and can you see what I did there? I actually held that in place with a dimensional. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So we've got our little, maybe, nope, I'm gonna do it on this side. Go. And then we've got our fuzzy navel. Okay, put that there. And then I've got my ice cubes. So let's add some ice cubes. Go. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And then I'm going to do a word. So I'm going to grab a piece of basic black and give it a swipe with my embossing buddy. And then stamp my sentiment. That's straight. And let's add some embossing powder. Go. And we'll put the rest of it back in our little tub. go. And let's heat set that. You know, when you heat up your heat tool, you just have to warm up. It takes a minute, not a minute, but it takes a little bit to heat up. And as soon as you see the powder melting, that's going to let you know. There we go. It's going to start right now. So now we're going to just carefully, slowly, but, you know, methodically here, move across our piece until it's all, there we go, all melted and set. Okay. For this, I want to just cut off an edge like so and cut that straight. And we're going to put that on our card. There we go. Oh, and look, I can cover up that other little dot that was on my glass. It's going to hold that in place so it doesn't move. It takes a minute to the glue to set. So let's just hold that. I'm also going to stamp on the inside because this is a white card. Remember, we started with a white base. So I'm just going to stamp the inside cheers and then and strawberry slush. Let's celebrate. Okay. And you can even stamp here, you know, like a lime or one of the other images. Look at the other images. We got a strawberry and whatnot. You could do that. Okay, that's good. And then lastly, let's add some of these holographic dots. I'm not sure where I'm going to add them, but let's add them. Thinking maybe here and then here and then maybe a little guy like that. That just adds a little bit of dimension and texture. There we go. Move those over. Here we go. I was going to show my other cards that I made, but I can't. I put them in a box. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I can't show you that one. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Nor. So there's our card. Now, the one I made before this one, Winkatella on the, yes, Diane, it's always good. Grab your Winkatella and add it to those ice cubes. You won't be able to see it on camera as well as you can see it in person, but that is perfect because what this does, you guys, is add glitter. It's like a little glitter pin. And of course, ice cubes would be glimmering, wouldn't they? Well done, Diane. Yes. Can never go wrong. You can never have too much Winkatella. Here we go. Okay, so this is the one I did originally. So it's a little bit bolder in terms of the designer series paper that I chose. But I like them. I think it'd be great. It'd be a nice little card to give someone with, you know, any kind of gift. But maybe even if you were taking them out for dinner or maybe giving them a bottle of wine or something like that. That would be fun. Or even some peach schnapps. That would be good too. Okay, there we go. All right, everybody. So remember what I said. I have one kit left for the class on May the 31st. It's all ready to go. So as soon as you let me know you're coming, the link is on, for the class is on this video at the end. Love to see you. Oh, hi, Susan. You snuck on there. Didn't see ya. It is a fun card, isn't it? Doesn't it look like you could actually drink those? It'd be good. All right, everybody. I think that's all. Okay, so I will see you guys again on my regular day, which is Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we'll get together. And like I said, go back on YouTube and you can see some of my other class cards that I've done over the years. Okay, thank you. Oh, see you Sunday. Bye, Di. All right, everybody. You all have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much. Bye for now.